Over to you, Pratna.
Hello all, good evening. So today's subject of study is cat, a cat painting. So we are using watercolor today's class. So shall we start the class now? Are you all ready? Shall we start? Which is your favorite animal? Cat or dog? So mine is cat and dog, both. And yours? What about you guys? Which animal do you like? Okay, Swasti says cat. Just cat. Okay, then we'll do your favorite animal today. That's cat. Okay, let's start with the circle. So now draw a circle. Just a second. So for the face of the cat, let's outline the circle first. Okay. Keep your paper in a portrait mode. Sorry. Keep your paper in a portrait mode, and you don't have to use masking tape. Directly, you can start sketching. So first, I'll draw a circle in the middle of the sheet. Freehand circle, do not use compass, just a freehand circle. Should be big. Okay, don't draw. This is for the face of the cat. So that's why draw a big circle for the face. We'll give it shape later. Now first draw outline the circle. Okay, so after one big circle for the eyes, draw two more circle inside this big circle. Okay, take a good paper, watercolor paper, which is of good quality. Since we are using watercolor paper, has to be 200 GSM and more. Now I'll draw two more small circles for the eyes of the cat. So divide this circle into four parts. Please use light H pencils if you have, or else any B pencil. You know the shades of the pencil, right? 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B. Don't use 6B or 7B pencils. Use H pencils. So H pencils will be lighter than B pencils. Here you can find the pencil shade number, whether it is H or B. And now make four equal parts, which is very light. It has to be very, very light. Later you need to rub all these lines. That's why make sure you're drawing very light. And now, so for this circle, I'll draw one more circle in the left side of the circle, on this side. For the eyes, make sure where the eyes has to be placed. So touching this middle line, center line, I'll make one more small circle for the eyes here, and one more in the center, touching the middle line. So this is the center line of the circle. I can zoom in a bit. Okay. Okay, I'll draw one more small circle, one more eyes for the cat, touching the center line and the sleeping line, vertical and horizontal line. I'll draw one more circle. Use light shaded pencil, H pencils. So now 3 circles in total. Avoid using B pencils. First, draw a big circle, freehand circle, and then 2 more circles inside the big circle for the eyes of the cat. And then so now the next shape will be the triangle. So draw a triangle. Just you already have this line, horizontal line. Draw triangle from both the eyes. So one line, slanting line from this eyes and one more line from here. So join these 2 lines as a triangle. Are you able to see this? Okay, then I'll just darken a bit. Hope now you are able to see. Bigger circle and smaller circles. So the next step, nose. Don't make a triangle. Sorry, triangle has to come for the ears. So for the nose, extending this from here, from this circle, here, from here, extend these lines and then join it here for the nose part. Have you observed the nose of a cat? Any idea how will it be? So I'll draw a nose, a shape of the nose of cat. We are not making a cartoon cat. A realistic cat will we are practicing in today's class. So that's why make sure all the shapes are proper. And here comes the nose part. Do not leave much space between the eye part and the nose part. Okay. Just a 1 centimeter gap and then draw nose. So if I remove the pencil, the focus will be out. So yeah, like this. For the nose, just draw this shape. And then from here, mouth, draw 2 curved lines from the center of the nose. Done?
Partner, just a note, we need to complete the class before 7 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, then we'll continue. And then I'll zoom out. So the next step, draw two triangles on both the left and right side of the circle. Okay. Triangles for the ears. This is for the ears of the cat. And then one more circle on the left side.
You mean triangle, right?
Yeah, I told rectangle, sir. Triangle. Two triangles. Sorry if I told rectangle. So it's two triangles. On both the sides.
Hold it for
Now,
1 second here. Hold it for
okay.
1 second here. Everybody, at this point in time, the sketch must be very, very light. And I've always repeated this. Please make sure the sketch is very light. You, as an artist, you can imagine how the animal's face, nose, eyes, everything would be placed, right? Where it has to be placed. And we learned this during the examination as well, right? So just one small thing there. Do not make it dark. You cannot erase later. Is that clear? And everybody can do this. You don't need any help. It's all about shapes, circles, triangles. That is easy. Give it an attempt. Do not do not miss out. Give it an attempt. Please. Thank you, Archat. I can only see you now. Okay, give it an attempt. Well, we don't mind anybody sitting with you and going through these lessons. It's okay, but you give it an attempt, and please make sure you make it big. Like, don't make it like a tiny creature, right? At this point in time, we're not looking at anybody's. We'll continue with the classes. Okay, Pratna, let's go.
Okay. Now give it a proper shape for the fur around the face. So now it's time to erase this all lines, both the vertical and horizontal line. Okay. And for the circle, we'll give it a proper shape of the fur. Along with the circle, make a curve edges for the fur. You don't have to use a proper circle now. Just along with the circle, change the line weights. And from here, so we are concentrating only for the face of the cat. So that's why we'll end it here and just neck part little bit. take it down. From the left side of the circle, bring a line towards downside and also from here and end it here. That's all. Okay, rest highlighting and all we can use paintings. For the whiskers also we can use paintings. Okay. Quickly grab your paintings, brushes and palettes, waters. We'll start with the painting. We have only got half an hour. Let's quickly start painting. First, for the cat, we'll use wet on wet technique. So color mixing. First we'll use brown and black first colors. These are the first colors that we're using. We'll start with the light tone and then we are moving to the dark tone. So we'll start with these two colors and make sure your sketching is so light. You can erase it if it's too dark. Once you're done everything outlining, you can just erase a little bit where there is dark lines. Okay. Now take a medium size brush. A medium size brush and then are you all ready? Okay, we'll start from the top and then move towards the bottom painting. Always start from the top region. So I'll start mixing the colors. So brown, take brown color and black, place it on your palette. For the mixing, use both the colors. And also a touch of sap green color in a very small quantity. Take this sap green color, little bit of sap green. As you can see here in my palette. So first we'll start with the ear. Also have yellow ochre. Keep your yellow ochre ready. So I'll keep all the colors here. Brown, yellow ochre and sap green. Okay, and then very lightly use more water, and now take yellow ochre color and then paint it for the ears, both the ears. Starting it with the ear. So yellow ochre color, which is very light. Have used more water, and then starting with the ear, and then slowly add a very little of brown color and drag those colors towards the face part, and make sure this color is very light, very light. Please make sure it is very light in color. Now you should be very quick. That next, this is basically a wet on wet technique because we are using brown or yellow ochre as our water for the next color. So this is the first layer, which is very light. I'm using brown here, as you can see here, yellow ochre and brown, and also very little of black. I'm using more water to make it very light. So the first step, completely paint the face of the cat using yellow ochre and brown color. And next color, once you are done with this, don't let your paper dry. Okay, let it wet completely, and then quickly grab one more color. That is here. I can you can see the screen here. I'll mix brown and black both. More, I'll take more of black color, and then for the head part, I'll just spread it 2-3 lines. I'll drag it towards the down from this part here. Just randomly spread it, not all over the face of the cat, only in some regions. Just drag these colors. When it is still wet, do not let your paper dry. Make 1, 2, 3 lines, 1 or 2 lines, and around the eyes, make sure your paper is wet. To be very quick at this. And for the next step, again, so this is the second layer. So I'll not be able to wait here. So I'll start off the next layer. When it is still wet, go with one more layer. So I'm using black and brown and making some more dark lines. And here as well. For the ears, same, use the same color. Don't let your paper dry. Okay, please make sure it is still wet. Keep adding the colors. If it's wet, keep adding the colors. So one more layer. These are the strips on the cat, right? I'll drag one more strip. For the whiskers part, so this here comes the whiskers of the cat. So for that, you leave it as it is. Keep painting, okay? Keep painting. Do not let your paint dry, paper dry. You can drag this towards the neck region. Some more color I'll take of black and brown. And going with one more layer until I get the dark layer here, here as well. Here you can remove the extra colors using cloth or tissue if you have got any extra colors. I'm going with some more layers until I get the proper shade or proper lines. I'll make my colors even more darker by adding more black.
Partner, watch out. Don't shake the video, okay?
Few more strips. So now for the next layer, I'm using a bit more black in order to get a darker shade. Do not darken all over the face, only certain part of the face you need to darken. And then here coming to the down side, down part, chin of the cat has to be light, very light. This is the bottom portion of the face, and here comes the neck, and all these are has to be fur. Okay, that's why you need to give a proper texture. Sorry. Take some more brown color and black color and spread the color here. That let us continue it later. Let's completely finish our face part. So still I need it dark here for the strips of the cat on the cat. So I'll make it even more darker. And slowly I'll also darken the ear, give it a proper border. So the highlights will touch it at the end. So, and also draw 2 3 lines for the ears. Here comes the mouth. So for the whiskers, just make 2 3 dots. 1 2 3. Okay. Keep small dots in a row. 1 2 3. And we can highlight this using white color later. Just make 3 rows of dots. And highlight the mouth part, which comes in between these 2 lines, 2 curves here. Until then, we'll start for the coloring the eyes. So yellow color, use yellow color first for the first layer. And fill these 2 circles with yellow color, light yellow. And the next shade would be yellow ochre. For the same yellow, you put some yellow ochre color. For the borders, only for the borders, use yellow ochre. For both the circles, and for the nose, same color, same as this, brown and black. Use brown and black for the nose. First, make a proper outline. Here is my black and brown color. We are using more black color than brown color. For the nose, please use pointed brush. So we are painting very small or tiny subject nose. That's why I use point brush in order to get a proper outline. And around the nose, for the eyes, starting from here, to give a proper outline for the eyes. Using black, only black, I'll take black color in my brush and using point brush. Please use point brush for outlining. This has to be very perfect. And for the eyes, I'm outlining black color around the eyes along with the same circle. One proper outline for the circle using point brush and black color. Very thin line. It has to be very thin. Same thing for other circle. Okay. Be careful when you draw outline. Now we should show the difference in line thickness here for the eyes. So for that, here and one more here. So I need to show the line thickness. Please make sure you're showing the line thickness for the borders of the eye. So I'll make it little thicker here on the upper side of the small circle here. Then the lower part, I'll make upper part a little bit thicker. And then as it comes down, it will be thinner. And same for the other circle as well. Make upper part of the circle a bit thicker. And as it comes down, the line becomes thinner. And now Now with the same color, make the same color a bit lighter and give a proper shadows around the eyes. Use the same brush and same color, just that use more water and remove the excess water. With the same brush, give some proper shadows around the eyes. Same color, but it has to be very light. And on this side as well. So I am giving a light shadows around the eyes of the cat. Now for the eyes and the nose, I'll use yellow ochre. So for the shadows of nose, I'll use yellow ochre. So here I'm using yellow ochre for the nose. It has to be very light. This particular yellow color has to be very light. And now you can drag all these colors very lightly towards the nose part. Let's continue with the eyes. So take some more yellow ochre color and make it all the around the circle. Just add some more yellow ochre inside the eyes. I'm adding little more yellow ochre around the circle. The next step, now you take dark blue. Dark blue is called Prussian blue. So I have Prussian blue here. I'll take this Prussian blue and add. So first let us take only Prussian blue here, and then I'll draw oval, two ovals. Make sure all this yellow ochre color inside the circles are dry and make two ovals. Make sure you're using point brush. I'll draw two ovals inside the circle. And one more oval inside another circle. So here I'm using Prussian blue. Make both the ovals proportionate in size. So I'll increase this size. And now you take black color and give proper outline for the blue color. I'll take black and give outline for the smaller circles, that is blue color, only around it, not all inside the circle, only for the borders use black color. Take a little bit of orange, very light shade of orange. This is for the ears. Once the eyes are dry, let's finish that eyes part. So now take this orange color, add more water, and for the ears, inside the ears here, make a lighter shade of orange color as well for both the ears. And now for the outlining of cat's ear, use yellow ochre color very lightly. One more layer you make of yellow ochre. Same on this side. So coming to the neck part, use black and brown and then give some more shadings for the neck. First go with very light color, brown and black. And now take a dry paint. Do not add so much of water. And now make some shadows of fur below the neck, below the face or a chin of the cat. And for the fur, you need to give some texture. So for that, use very light color very light shade. By adding more water, you can make it light. You don't have to give a proper border for the face and the neck in between those two. Keep it very light. Use black color. And now here you don't have to use water. Now these are fur, texture for the fur of the cat on all the direction. You can make it in any direction from both the sides. Now comes the, okay, before that I'll just quickly draw a border or a background. Now I'm using flat brush. I'm using round brush, which is of bigger in size, and then taking blue, Prussian blue, and black color. Take a dark blue, a thick color, and then mix it with the blue, both the colors, and then first for the background. Later, the end part is we'll end this by making whiskers for the cat, which is main thing, and also one reflection of the eyes that we have to draw at the end. First, wet the paper for the background. Completely wet your sheet for the background. So here we are using wet on wet technique for the background. And I have blue here. So I'm using blue as a background color. And on the right side, you can make it a bit lighter. You can also add a drops of black color. So use one more sheet or anything as a drops do not go inside this cat. So just add some more drops of blue color just to make the borders background attractive. Cover the cat using any other sheets. or boxes or books. Then for the background, tap your brush to get a proper dots. You can do the same thing using white color. We are almost done. If possible, try to make still darker for all this fur. The tip of the ear has to be little more dark to show the foldings. And now use black color for the whiskers, and some will be black and some will be white in color. And now please use pointed brush for this. Now take your dry brush, which is very dry, and so I'll remove all the water from the brush and then just add some color which is brown and black color. The brush has to be very dry, and so you'll get this text, this kind of brush tips when it's dry. Then draw some lines like this to show the fur of the cat inside, which is inside the ears. Okay. This is dry brush here, dry brush I'm using. And same technique for use white color now. I mean, remove all the water from the brush and now use white, pure white color. Here is the white color. And you will get this kind of tip for the brush, which is very dry. So I'll add some white color to it. And then make some more fur on both the ears. And for the whiskers of the cat, please use pointed brush. And I'll be using white color now. Here is my white color, pure white color. Draw very thin lines. Line has to be very thin. You can use black colors or gray color here and there. Okay, that's all. And just make some dots around the whiskers. So for the nose as well, need to give some shades. Coming to the eyes, I'll mix blue and white and make it little more darker inside. Sorry, lighter inside. The eyes, make it little more lighter shade of blue you take. And one last thing after that. So for the reflection, use point brush and pure white color and place a dot of white inside this eyes, which is very light. Let the blue color dry, so it is not dry.
Okay, Pratna, shall we stop the recording?
Yeah, sir, that's all.
Okay, how are we doing? Everybody, Saturdays and Fridays classes, definitely it has to be a little more faster than what we do because you guys are experienced and you know all the strokes, you know the color mixing, right? Okay, so you know that you know these techniques now. I want you to just whoever has finished quickly flash it to the camera and please get onto the video. If you guys have completed, get onto the video, show it to us. Quickly, we'll glance through. Today we cannot share any feedback because we're running late for another class. Okay. We'll certainly catch up next week and talk more about your work and your feedback. So let me quickly add on to some spotlights here of all the children who have completed it. If you are completed it, you are flashing it to the camera. If you're still working on it, we understand. Okay, we understand, complete it whenever you can. Jigisha, Swasti, Achyut, all of you have done a great work, like really proud of you guys. Um, Remember the layers that we spoke about, start from the lighter and then the darker, right? That's the most important one, the layers. Jigisha, some more work is important for you to give more darker shade or tones. Swasti, go bigger, go bigger. That's a small cat that you drew. You should be going bigger than that. But otherwise, just highlight some more dark colors. Achyut, nice work. I'm hoping you're using the pointed brush for the whiskers. Very good work. Keep it up. This is what happens if you continuously attend the classes. Every week you attend, you become better than what you were previous week. So Anvi Sakpal, hold it. Hold it. I'm watching it. Hold it. Some more students who are flashing it. Tarun, Reddy Tarun, where is your work? Myra, Okay, Myra, get it closer. And we show it quickly. Okay, good work, good work. Just on the face, I feel the it has to be a little more lighter, Anvi. The black color that you have used. Sometimes play with it. It's okay to make mistake. Play with it. Meaning, take a plain brush without any colors, dip it in the water, and then spread your colors across the face. Okay. Shivali, very good work. Whiskers, again, you're not using the zero size brush. Please use the zero size brush. How many times I've told you need to have all size brushes for painting work. Myra, get it closer. Get it closer. Mara dropped. Okay, then, guys, everybody, that's all the classes. We have to begin with another class. We hope you guys enjoyed this week's class. That is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Remember, that is Friday and Saturday. We start at 6 o'clock, not 6:30. Okay. So we shall see you next week. Everybody, you can drop off. You can drop off. We'll start with the other classes, but if you are still here, I'll place you back in the waiting room because this is for toddlers. When I say toddlers, 3 years old, right? If you have any of your family members or friends who are 3 years old, get it to this class. This is fun. We just teach them very basic shapes and interesting coloring and all. Okay. All right. That's all it is. I shall stop the recording here.